Hi everyone, I am Vesile. Today I am going to talk about Google Lighthouse. Before I start, let me very shortly mention about why I choose this topic. I'm currently doing my internship and one day one of my colleagues said me, we will be using this tool from now on. And when I spent little time with it, I noticed that it is very useful tool. After some days, I was with my friends and I mentioned about Lighthouse to my friends. And majority of them haven't heard about it before. That's why I decided to introduce you Google Lighthouse and give some details about it. I hope you will find it useful. Let's dive into it. First of all, what is Lighthouse? Lighthouse is a tool that measures, optimizes, and monitors your site speed like professionals. It is an open source automated tool for measuring the quality of web pages. And as a result of these measurements, it gives you a blueprint for your performance success. Google Lighthouse invented by Google at 2018. What does it solve? Let me mention about it. As all of us know that site speed is really important and surveys claim that the speed of website is 3 times important than its simplicity. To approve this result, let me show you some illustrations. This is also mentioned one of Google's I/O talk. They say all of us don't like this, right? It is really annoying for user experience. But there is a situation that is even worse than this. What is that? Any idea? Of course, blank page. Yeah, blank page. Hey website, what's going on there? Just give us something, right? Just give us something. And we all know that loading page and web page are bad. And I hope these illustrations remind us how important web page speed is. Okay, then you can say that we remember the importance of the speed of the website. What is next? Then, in that point, Lighthouse comes to our rescue. It gives us a blueprint for how to improve our website speed and how to prioritize possible problems and how to start to solve these problems. Lighthouse gives you 15 recommended actions, whether your website doing well or doing poorly. It contains basically two types of data. First one is field data. Field data contains data from Chrome Users Experience Report. Chrome User Experience Report provides user experience metrics for how real-world Chrome users experience popular destinations on the web. And second one is lab data. Lab data includes performance metric and also opportunities and diagnostics powered by Lighthouse. As you see in the right photo, it gives you performance, accessibility, best practices, and search engine optimization measurements. And it doesn't give you just general suggestions. Lighthouse detects what kind of platform your site, what software your website is built on, and more additional messages. And we will dive these additional messages later. Any prerequisites? No prerequisites. If we consider this is a prerequisite, we can say that Lighthouse for people who know, design, and implement fast websites. Which platforms can it run? It can work in Chrome web browser, and also we can run it as a node module and run an audit using command line. There are different ways to install it, but today I will show you the easiest way of installation. The easiest way is via Google Chrome extensions. Let me show you how we can do that. We can go to the Chrome Web Store and search for the Lighthouse. And you can add as an extension from here. It was already added in my extension store or Chrome Web Store, I don't know. Let's go to any web page, let's say wikipedia.org. Okay, we opened the wikipedia.org and right click and click on the inspect button. In here, in these options, choose the Lighthouse one. Choose the Lighthouse option and click on the generate button. And while it was generating a report, it can reload the page, and of course it can take some time to generate a report. Let me mark something. Lighthouse running on Google servers instead of your local machine. And the report is arrived just now. As you see, there are some measurements about performance, accessibility, best practices, and search engine optimization. And for example, for performance metrics, there are some points, some metrics to measure this measurement. First contentful paint, time to interactive. For example, what is first contentful paint? It is the first feedback to the user that the page is actually loading. And as I said, time to interactive, speed index, total blocking time, largest contentful paint, cumulative layout, shifts, etc. etc. These are not general suggestions. These are really special for wikipedia.org, special for this website. For example, for the accessibility, background and foreground colors do not have sufficient contrast ratio. And server images with low resolution. Browser errors were logged to the console, for example. I don't know, but didn't they clear the console logs? I don't know. Lighthouse gives as a report. I don't know. This is for wikipedia.org. Let's go another web page. Let's say this website. Okay, we open this website. Let's click on the inspect button and choose the Lighthouse option and click the generate button. You can make unchecked these categories if you wish. It will take some time again, and it may reload the web page sometimes, many times, I mean. We are waiting for results and it just arrived. As you see, these scores are lower than wikipedia.org. And again, it gives some measurements about these, how can I say? These measures: performance measure, accessibility measure, best practice measure, search engine optimization measure. And as you see, these are really detailed informations. For example, image elements do not have explicit width and height. And you can click also learn more button, and they explain how to solve these to improve speed of the website. They really gives detailed information. You can look at it deeply. As you see, is there any buttons do not have accessible names, for example, for accessibility measurements? It gives this as a diagnostic. Image elements do not have alt attributes, etc. etc. As you see, you can add it as an Google Chrome extension and search for your website and search for any other website if you wish. It's a really useful tool. I hope it was clear about how to install Google Lighthouse and how to use it. Okay. Then let me sum up briefly. Lighthouse is a very useful tool that measures website speed and gives useful and special suggestions to speed up your website and try to make users more satisfied. If you are building your website, you should give a chance to Google Lighthouse. I hope it was an useful presentation for you. Thank you for listening to me.